All aboard, sailors. We're taking off.
Alright, so how are we going to find our longitude when we don't know our local or Greenwich time?
Well, we can find our local time when we're on the ship by just looking up at the sun at noon.
Yeah, I'll bring my sextant.
And we can find a Greenwich Mean Time by using this stand timer. It has 15-minute increments, so we just count how many times we flip it over.
I'll tell you.
All right, it's noon in Greenwich in 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Cassie, and for our experiment, I was the control group, so I just used the timer to find out how it works when it wasn't hot or cold or anything, just how it works normally.
The deck froze over last night. You see the ice still around. Good thing we have our timer still.
I guess.
1,000 to 1.
Hey, you guys, it's stuck. It's stuck to the sides. It's not working.
I don't see anything.
No, it's fine.
No, it's stuck again.
No, it's fine, guys.
I do see a roll on the sides.
We're screwed.
I think I'll be okay.
And I tested the hourglass in cold temperatures, so I used the freezer to see how it affected. So I put it in the freezer and watched it to see if the time was accurate with 15 minutes while looking at my phone, comparing it to this. So I put it in here and check on it every few minutes. After the 15 minutes, I'd come back to check on it and see what it had done. Sometimes there would be sand on the sides, sometimes it would be frozen and stopped. Each time was different, and it always varied between 15 minutes to 20 minutes.
So hot out here. I'm sweating.
It is hot. It's pretty nice.
Where's Cassie?
Oh, you know, she's down below. The magnet's only got one of her legs. Wait, so are you sure this thing works when it's hot out?
I'm pretty sure it's totally fine.
What about the expansion? Ow, the glass is really hot.
Expansion? All I know is I'm profusely sweating. I don't know what you're talking about. Time to turn it. 2056.
I'm Danielle, and I did the heat trial. So what I did is I just heated up the hourglass with a blow dryer, like so. So I basically put the heat on the hourglass for the 15 minutes that it took for the sand to go all the way through. But what would happen is when the heat was directly on the hourglass, the sand would stop due to expansion of either the actual sand particles or the glass expanding. So it kind of was a sporadic, there were sporadic times of it would be more than 15 minutes or less than 15 minutes.
I think we're stuck on a rock. Cassie, how you doing down there? I can't feel my legs. Oh, I've got to the other one, huh?
You guys, is this thing working? Look at how the sand is. It looks like we're on a tilt.
Well, I think it's okay. Oh.
You guys, it's stuck on the sides. I don't think it's working.
For my second trial that I did, it was on a tilt or leaning, so it wasn't completely upright. And what I did is I posted the hourglass up against the styrofoam container that it was held in and watched it for 15 minutes as the sand went to the other side. Minutes later, the glass would either go through or get stuck on the side due to the tilt.
Oh, it's a bad storm out there. Whoa. Good thing this thing is holding up. I think know what they're talking about. Things aren't really accurate, right? Oh, it's a little flimsy, but it's alright. Just the waves and it's a big wave out there. Oh.
Alright, my name's Michelle, and for my trial I did rocking. I didn't exactly have a really good way to show rocking, but what I did was I took my iPod headphones, because I didn't have any string, and I tied a knot around the middle of the hourglass, and then I brought it up to the top and tied another knot, and then I put tape on each side to hold it, and then every 15 minutes I would flip my hourglass over and hold it like this. Now, I did this for 10 trials for 15 minutes, and that took a really long time holding it up like this. My arm was really tired. I might have run into my couch a couple times with the hourglass, but I think that's pretty realistic of being on a ship and rocking. You never know what's going to happen. So, needless to say, rocking motion in an hourglass is a little bit less than accurate. Alright, so while I was doing my rocking timing, I decided to just use the sand timer as is without rocking and test one of my 1 hour shows. So because it's a 15-minute timer, I should have been able to flip the sand timer 4 times. But what happened is when I started my show, Sex and the City, I flipped the sand timer over, and I actually had to flip the timer 5 times in order to be able to finish the episode. So the sand timer is not an accurate device for keeping time whatsoever.
Day 176. The scurvy got to Danielle. The maggots got to Cassie's body. And Captain Michelle, well, she took our lifeboat and my sextant. At least I still have the hourglass. According to my calculations, Greenwich should be coming up right about now. Right over the horizon. Greenwich should be